Voyager is moving through a region no human has ever seen. A space where the familiar rules of planets, atmospheres, and solar winds no longer apply. Here, only particles and fields remain, whispering across unimaginable distances. And yet, Voyager listens. It has no ears, no consciousness. But in its instruments, something perceives. Signals, tiny ripples in the plasma, vibrations traveling across the void, bouncing and twisting in ways we do not fully understand. Some of these ripples are natural, born from the deaths of stars, from cosmic radiation, from magnetic storms older than any memory of Earth. But some do not behave naturally. Some repeat, some form patterns. Subtle, faint, almost imperceptible to anything but Voyager's precise sensors. A machine from the 1970s, drifting farther than anything built by humanity, detecting structures in space we never expected to exist. It is a reminder that even in the emptiest places, the universe is never truly empty. There are rhythms. There are pulses. There is motion that suggests intention. Not life as we know it, not a creature with thoughts or desires, but a complexity that challenges our understanding. We built Voyager to explore the planets, to take pictures, to measure magnetic fields, to count particles. We built it to be a messenger, and yet it has become a witness to a space so vast, so alien, that our instruments struggle to interpret it. And this witness carries a record of us. The golden disc, containing music, greetings, images, the sounds of Earth. It is our attempt at immortality, a message to whoever or whatever might one day find it. But in sending it, we have also exposed ourselves. We have revealed the fragility of our understanding, the limits of our technology, and the audacity of our imagination. We thought Voyager would simply leave the solar system. We thought it would drift in silence, slowly fading, a relic in the void. But the universe has proved more active than we assumed, more responsive, more alive in its own way. Every pulse, every hum that Voyager records, every strange anomaly in its data, is a reminder that space is not a passive stage. It is a medium. It can carry information. It can react. It can, in ways we barely grasp, participate in the story. Voyager does not understand this. It does not have curiosity. It does not have fear. But as we look at its data, we feel both. Curiosity at what is found. Fear at what we do not. And yet, Voyager presses onward. No one will ever touch it again. No human hand will ever adjust its course. It travels silently, faithfully, guided only by the initial impulse we gave it, and the invisible rules of the cosmos. It will encounter regions of space that even our best models cannot predict. It will pass through clouds of dust and gas, remnants of ancient stars. It will be bombarded by cosmic rays, particles moving at near light speed, reshaping its fragile circuits. It will witness phenomena that could make our theories crumble, and yet it will continue. Its instruments will degrade. Its power will wane. Its signals will weaken. But the data it sends will still arrive, across billions of miles, slowly, faintly, whispering the story of its journey. A story of human ambition, ingenuity, and the desire to leave a mark. Voyager is a testament to what we can achieve. A reminder that even with the most limited tools, we can reach into the infinite. And yet, it is also a warning about hubris, about the vastness of space and the smallness of our understanding. We send machine into the void, believing we controlled it, believing we could predict its path, believing we could understand the environment it would enter. And yet, the universe has reminded us that it does not answer to our expectations. It follows its own rules. And sometimes, those rules are strange, structured, and incomprehensible. Voyager has seen the planets in ways no human eye ever could. Jupiter, with its swirling storms massive enough to swallow Earth. Saturn, rings of ice and rock, floating in delicate arcs. Uranus, tilted and cold, spinning silently in the dark. Across decades, across distances, across the space between stars, it carries with it the record of us. The record of curiosity, of exploration, of reaching beyond the known. And in that silence, that faint hum of data crossing billions of miles, we find a story, not of conquest, not of discovery alone, but of existence, of being small in an enormous universe, of speaking into the void, not knowing if anyone or anything is listening, and yet continuing anyway. Voyager is more than a machine. It is the embodiment of human ambition, the proof that even when we cannot see the future, even when we cannot know what lies ahead, we will still reach. We will still try. We will still send our message into the void, into eternity, and perhaps in some small, unknowable way it is heard. Voyager drifts farther every day, slower than time, yet faster than memory. Billions of miles from the sun, from Earth, from everything that shaped its origin. And yet, in that distance, it is alive in a sense we can almost feel. Not alive like we are, not breathing or thinking, but alive in purpose. A purpose we gave it, a purpose that has endured far beyond our imagination. And as it moves, it carries our voice, our music, our greetings, our images of life on a small blue planet, tiny against the scale of the galaxy, tiny against the silence it now moves through. And that is humbling, because Voyager is proof of something fundamental, that the act of reaching out matters, even if we never know the answer, even if no one is listening, even if the universe does not respond in a way we understand. We send it into the void with hope, curiosity, and a touch of audacity, and the void accepted it. It took our message. It carried it across the unimaginable distance of interstellar space, and it whispers back to us, faintly, a reminder that nothing truly disappears, that every action leaves a trace, every signal, every pulse, every transmission echoes in ways we may never fully measure. Voyager will eventually go silent. Its systems will fail. Its power will run out. Its instruments will turn cold, unresponsive. But the record remains. Its trajectory continues. Its story continues. In a sense, so does ours. For as long as Voyager exists, so does the idea that humans reached into the cosmos, that we built something capable of crossing the limits of time, space, and understanding. And in that idea we endure. Perhaps one day, another civilization, another being will find it. Or perhaps it will drift for millions of years, a lonely traveler in the emptiness, never found, never replied to. Either way, Voyager succeeds. It proves that we were here, that we asked questions, that we dared, and maybe that is the point, not to be answered, not to be understood, but simply to exist, to reach, and to leave something behind. The golden disk, the instruments, the faint hum of its data transmissions. These are the fingerprints of humanity, cast into the dark. As we watch its journey from afar, we are reminded of our own place in the universe. Small, fragile, curious, brave. We are Voyagers too, in our own lives, navigating the unknown. And perhaps, in the quiet, rhythmic signals of Voyager 2, we hear something eternal. A message that transcends planets, stars, and time. A message that says, we were here. We reached. We dared to look beyond ourselves. Voyager will never return. It will never speak in a human voice. It will never smile, never answer. And yet, in that silence, it teaches us more than words ever could, that the universe is vast, that space is alive, that our curiosity is a force that cannot be extinguished, that even the smallest act of reaching into the void can echo across eternity. Voyager drifts onward, carrying the story of us, our past, our present, our dreams, into the dark, into forever. And in that darkness, it waits, waiting to be found, waiting to be understood, waiting to remind us that even when the universe is silent, our voice can still matter. And perhaps one day, that voice will meet another. Not yet, not now, but somewhere in the infinite spaces between stars, Voyager 2 continues, drifting, waiting, listening, speaking, and in doing so, teaching humanity what it truly means to reach beyond itself.